Sometimes in the recursion we may have two bases, as it is for this example with Fibonacci numbers. What is here? Here we have two bases. We have two meanings that Fibonacci for 0 is equal to 0, Fibonacci 1 is equal to 1, and Fibonacci function with index is equal to Fibonacci index minus 1 plus Fibonacci index minus 2, with the condition that index is greater than 2. Let us try to perform this method with two bases. What we will do, let us just copy and create. It will be Fibonacci for recursion. Okay. Now the same. It will ask, please enter the number. Then the user will enter it. It will output the. It will be not the sum, but the how to say. Enter the number of the element, and not our number, but index of element. Index of the element in Fibonacci. Okay, then how to say the number in Fibonacci sequence. The number in the Fibonacci sequence at index A, which is our index A, is, and here you will call your function not sum of sequence but Fibonacci, or simply Fibonacci with Fib function. Now this function, let us remove that one. This function also returns some integer. It is called as fib, and it takes some number as the argument. Now, as I mentioned before, for Fibonacci number function, we will enter two bases for 0 and 1. You simply write like this: if your number is equal to 0, then you return what? 0. Else if your number is equal to 1, then you return what? 1. Okay, else if your number is greater than 2, where is 2? Yes, if it is greater than 2, what does it return? It returns Fibonacci n minus 1 plus Fibonacci n minus 2. You return Fibonacci for n minus 1 plus Fibonacci for n minus 2. This is a class that's called Fibonacci Recursion. Java. Now, how this function works? Let us see the example. Like if you need to find the Fibonacci for 4, what you will return? You will return Fibonacci 3 plus 2. Fibonacci 2 will be equal to Fibonacci 1 plus 0. In the 1 it will return 1, in the 0 it will return 0. Fibonacci 3 will be 2 plus 1, 1 will return 1, 2 will be equal to 1 plus 0, and they will return 1 and 0 consequently. And this is how the Fibonacci 4 is computed. Okay, now let us try to run our program. It is called, the class is called Fibonacci Recursion Java. Okay, it says that it must be public. What is? We have error in the line 2. What is problem? Fibonacci recursion. Here 1b. Fibonacci recursion. I think now it must work. And it says that we have missed the return statement. The class method is open and close. Here this method is opened and closed. Here we have the closing the class. In here we can, I think we must remove this one, and if I will remove it, then it will work normally. Why? Because in here at the end, if you write some kind of condition, if, it will mean that sometimes this if may become false, in which situation your method will not return anything. That is why you cannot put the last if for your method, for any method. That's why I removed it, but else is possible. Now let us run our program. I remove this one and run. Please enter the index of element in the Fibonacci. To enter it, let us enter, for example, 9. If I enter 9, the answer must be 34. Let us check. I enter here 9, and it says the number in Fibonacci sequence at index 9 is 34, which means that our program works properly. This is all about recursion with two bases.